Russell, is everyone safe? We are. We've had no casualties. However, we were swept aside like pebbles, unworthy of even a glance. I could do nothing but watch. I was powerless against him.
No.
There was little else that could have been done. Responsible as they were for the downfall of the resistance, any move we might have made would have resulted in needless sacrifices. I believe the intruder sensed the power of the prince's awakening and came to investigate. I don't know why he would have run away, but surely he has a plan. Tread carefully, please.
What now?
Prince, what do you have? Cooperative chase. Support attacks from comrades happen more easily and enemies are stunned more easily in overworld combat. Deals heavy physical damage to one enemy. Damage boosted against human-type monsters. Increase casters attack defense hit evasion by 3 ranks. Heavy magic to all. Recovers HP and MP each time the support attack lands. 4 icon turns. Once per battle. Resist all affinity damage other than Almighty. Extreme physical Almighty damage to one enemy. Damage boosted against human type monsters. Okay.
Ready?
Hi, Zorba.
Stop! You. Zorba.
So it was you behind the attack?
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours.
Zorba, you're not the only one that can come back from the dead.
So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
You think you're going to report back?
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
Ride or die, I see.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants.
What did you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Luis is the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
He is no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
That's a human.
Bastard! I wondered why you ran away. But it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
Prepare for your newly awakened archetype surges.
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kinda feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
Prince is an archetype exclusive to the protagonist. You can now change it out as you wish. It can act as support for all synthesis skills. It has unique traits not found in other archetypes, but none of its skills can be transferred.
Right. Let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
Do I have to use this one? Yeah, I kinda have to. It's story locked.
Let us clean up this hidden art.
We'll combine our strength. Thanks.
I owe you.
I'm obliged.
Give me your aid! No. Pugilist! Run them through!
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
Comrade, lend me your strength.
Ooh, that's very nice.
Perhaps let justice prevail.
Oh, we need to take out the apples, I remember. Because he can heal. I don't have a healing skill now.
Let's work together.
Fall! You think yourself commander? Blaze!
I shall fight as the noble I am.
He took away my healing skills,
Knew you'd
game.
help.
Trust me.
Quite a boon.
Yeah, he eats an apple and it restores his health.
He's healed! We've got to do something about those apples!
What a shame.
Let me handle those apples. All right, leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there! Together!
Let my power support you. Let's stay calm. Prince! Maybe not. Here.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
My thanks. I see your game. Now we strike.
Strike true!
Thanks.
I owe you.
I'm obliged.
With these, I shall vanquish evil. This better hit!
Right on target.
Observe,
Nice one,
let us
Stroll.
fight as one.
Coordination is key!
Outstanding, I see.
Exposed a new weakness. More apples? Quick, knock them off again.
Child play.
Let's set it up.
On your guard. Let us clean up
That's
this
your
mess.
opening, Captain.
Oh, power of kings! Hellfire! I dare say we've made our point.
I can't afford to hold back. I call upon royal power within! Pierce!
Stroll
Is
can't
everyone
take
all right?
it anymore.
Dark Knight.
Someone heal him.
I'll run you through.
I will fight with pride. Let's try this.
My thanks!
Thank you.
Much thanks.
More apples? Quick,
Darn
knock
apples.
them off again.
Stupid apples.
Commander! Play! Formidable indeed.
With these fists, I strike for justice! Let's try this!
I knew you'd help.
I'm obliged.
Quite a boon.
Observe. I'll stay my blade.
Let's stay calm. I'm all prepared.
Fall!
Still here?
Regenerated the headwind. Here comes another round of wind attacks. Legs are back to normal. Ugh! We've only just taken them out. Stroll! Someone get him back on his feet! Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
I'll use this.
I live to see another day. No holding back! You first.
I stand allies together. No Dark Knight. Pierce. Yes. Success.
I will fight with pride. Prince! The blade's edge! All right, how's that?
just knocked them off, and he got another apple immediately.
Joel's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Let me handle those apples. All right. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Now accept your fate. Hellfire!
Stroll can't take any more.
Not out of this
Someone
yet.
heal him.
Could do with this.
Thanks. Thank you.
My thanks.
I defer to you.
Let's work together.
Forward!
You hit their weakness.
Be
That's your
neither. I'll
opening,
use what I
Captain.
must. Play! Mandible bearing.
God, you've got some bandage footwork, Stroll.
My Athens
Knocked
here.
out? Someone help him get back in the fight.
Here!
I shall repay this
Observe
favor
the. I'll stay my
tenfold.
blade.
Lend me your strength.
On your guard!
You hit their weakness.
You think
That's your
yourself
opening,
equal
Captain.
to a Ujief's agility? I was saving
I knew
this.
you'd help.
I owe you.
I'm obliged.
More apples? Quick, knock them off again.
Well, he's devouring as soon as he gets them.
I refuse to die yet!
Someone heal him fast. The captain's hurt bad.
Give up now.
Get him some healing. The captain's down. Someone help him back up.
Goodness, but this is taking a long time.
This calls for one of these.
He's made
Still
a real
fight.
danger.
Sworn oath to
He
you.
needs healing
I
now.
will. We'll do this together.
Fall!
Come on.
My son must wait. Face me! Hellfire! We've destroyed it! Now to the rest!
Regenerated the headwind. Here comes another round of wind attacks. Legs are back to normal. Ugh! We only just taken them out. Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing. You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
I'm counting on you.
Taking center stage. The captain's
Is
on his
everyone
last
all right?
legs. Someone get him healed
I
up.
defer to you.
Let's work together.
Show them our might.
All right. How's that?
Let's do this together. Maybe I'll show you. Burn! We sure don't give up easy.
Now, what's the play? Could do with this.
That helped. By the sworn oath of knighthood. Come! Strike me if you dare.
More apples?
More
Quick,
apples.
knock them off again. Badly hurt. Get her some healing. Knocked out. We've got to wait for us. Captain's down. Someone help him back up. Come on, not like this.
Alright,
Someone help.
let's try it back from the beginning.
All right, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
How should I do this? Commander immediately to... We'll
The
go with
rest is up to
Yuka.
you.
Fight!
I must concentrate.
It's up to you now.
Yeah! Yuffie hit their weakness!
Now, what's the play? Pugilist! Run them through!
Comrades, lend me your strength.
We'll team up!
Hulkenberg's ploy exposed a new weakness!
Lend me your strength.
Strike true. All right, how's that?
I shall do my best if we all work together.
You can do this.
I destroyed it! I pray that did
I
something.
can't. I shall vanquish evil. This better hit!
Right on target!
By the
Nice
sworn
one, Stroll!
oath of-
Allies, together!
Let me help!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
It's
weak
okay.
spot.
We can do this. Take it.
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
Thank you.
Child's play.
Dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion. For victory! Now it's Summoner. It is your turn! Yeah! Yuffie hit their weakness.
I call upon royal power within!
Right on target.
Is that
Nice one,
fight
Stroll.
as one?
We'll team up!
Still standing, I see.
Let's stay calm. I'll cut through. It's still up.
I pray you're ready. Heed me! Yes! I destroyed it!
I can't. Are you prepared? Run them through!
There we go. It took me so long the first time around. Having Yuffie just absolute destruction.
Satisfactory.
Ah, look at all that level ups. Perfect.
Not bad at all.
I admit, it feels.
Ha! I have never known.
Excellent. I've grown.
Tremble before me!
Yes, I've become stronger.
The bastard got away!
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible, but don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move?
Yeah, public sentiment
The
is
people
all-time
think you a
low.
monster. Will not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Years of prejudice won't go away overnight. Nothing could accomplish that. But if we don't believe things can change, they never will.
Come what may. My life is a shield raised in your highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
We fight him together.
Yes, by our efforts, we will stop Luis's reign.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
We've lost too many lives along this journey, and if Louis has his way with the world, such partings will become all too common. We have to stop him.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him. Right?
Looking forward to the victory song. Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate. Your mother, she loved your father, and you with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions. After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself.
It's okay, old Hermitas Gruide. We're not by ourselves.
The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Thank you. For everything.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the Gauntlet Runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real.
What royal chambers we sleep in?
Well, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Stay beside me forever.
Wow. When you put it like that, you're gonna make me blush. But thanks.
Having overcome her trial, I can sense newfound conviction from Gallica as both an ally and a friend.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. She who still keeps the virtues of the mage. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Okay, maxed out Gallica.
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way.
Mage Archetype Elite. The party can now study the Elemental Master and the Warlock. Victory Foresight. During squad battles, you may gain extra turn icons. You can now study the Elemental Master in Academia. And the Warlock.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head.
This is the magic of music that Gallica cast for me once. Now that I think about it, it may have helped me in ways I didn't realize.
By the way, the Chieftess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
This book is the legacy of my parents, the late king of Uchronia and the queen of the Elven Sanctum. Perhaps the utopia depicted in this book wasn't a mere fantasy, but ideas of the old world passed down in the Sanctum.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together. The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome, yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical, There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges. and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
And true utopia has never been achieved. The so-called utopia depicted within the novel was based on the old world, but it fell into ruin and was destroyed by war. So if this book traces the trajectory of the old world, are these truly the ideals we're striving for? Seems rather the opposite.
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Cruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village, but little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Even if I were to win the throne, there's no guarantee my idealistic vision could ever become a reality.
Right.
And yet, what choice is there but to believe in them and fight on? The alternative is to accept that nothing will change.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself.
That's really the whole message, isn't it? Everyone has the power to change the world. At the very least, their world. And you just have to believe in yourself.
And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
After discussing the novel and our ideals with Gallica, I closed my eyes. This game really has some strong messages. Academia, it seems that I've been summoned by Moore in a dream.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be Elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate? Not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you? Or something like that.
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to, and once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler. Not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self. That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed. That I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks...
Indeed. 'Tis his hands that bear our fate.
Who? I remember.
I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you? Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the Ascension of Kings.
My consciousness faded away and I was sent back to myself. I'm reminded that Moore was the author of the fantasy novel, as Moore visited the ancient Elden sanctum.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, the scene changed.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? I always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
We can't give up. Stand strong to the end.
Of course. No way we're losing here. I've got the fire in me eyes now.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
I mean, but some coin would be nice, okay? Although, just because you're the ruler of a country doesn't mean that you're rich as well. You can get the taxes from the people, but depends on how you take care of your finances and that of the country. You could be nobility, but don't have money.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
And you can be not nobility and have a lot of money.
Hold on.
Alright.
This place.
Let's move.
Back to Grand Trad.
You see?
I doubt all in Grand Trad will give us a warm reception. Still, should we choose not to fight, then Luis's victims only pile higher.
Yeah.
Easy to say will help anyone, but doing it is a whole nother thing. All the more reason we gotta prove we're serious by putting our lives on the line. We'll lead by example. Besides, it won't be the first time we've crawled our way up from the bottom.
After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained
Didn't
new
we have
truths.
fast
Their
like
arch-enemy,
teleported?
Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis
Where's the general?
takes the
There's
throne.
usually the general here. I guess he's fighting.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general.
He says the same
The
thing.
voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position. Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Atlin!
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive.
Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag.
How did you get here so fast?
I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death. Yet, it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
I mean, both of you stand witness that resurrection happens, okay? Both of you were resurrected. You had contingencies in place if you die, and then you resurrected him when he died, so...
Resurrected?
It's not the first time this has happened. Third time's the charm.
Yes, and what's more, the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently, and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you?
And, true, yeah, because my parents were not married, apparently.
Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
Okay, we have a bit of jealousy coming in.
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
Oh, they still
Come
have
on.
my picture.
Any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of wreath.
There are a bit who bet on us.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh, no, of course not. I'm just saying.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
A sanctish bigwig gambling away his tides? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I'll tell you.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman! You saying Count Luis lied to us? You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another?
Well, that's one thing I didn't consider, but yeah. I guess he's been coming across people, he doesn't like them, he performs the magic on them, turn them into the human monsters, and then slay them and say, "Look at that! I slayed a monster!"
Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about? Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital, after all.
Anxiety has risen. Maglo went out of control in them, and they turned into the human monster.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other. Never seen it this bad. Not normal, I say.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us. Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace. What are we about to see?
Ah, the royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic. Huh. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin. In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Thou wert elder.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
Oh.
No wonder he's very gifted in magic.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
I really do love his design. They made such a good job.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital, Grand Trad. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back! Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected.
Would any introductions help them to understand?
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returned. Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored.
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
'Cause he's an imposter! Just like Count Louis said! You'll not fool us again, beast!
Oi! Calm down. At least listen.
And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis, even the thick one. He took in a parapus like you, and you spit on him! Scum! Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the prince?
Lady Juno, I can't believe this! I admired you! Why would you risk dying alongside some fake prince?
I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame. Shame! Mustari girl! You ungrateful pagan! Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you!
He brought down the Sanctus Church for
dare
himself.
You strike out at him. They're all traitors, I said!
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions and nothing else.
We'll have your heads on pikes soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
If they're just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
Gonna turn into a riot.
They really are out for our blood. Has everyone gone insane?
Oi! Over here! Don't bother with them! No talking this one out. You need to run. Now!
Thanks, Batlin.
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know. It's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone. And oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Yeah, he kind of guessed it.
Oh, that's all true then. I have my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame. Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Kind of ironic. But we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
Hushed honeybee? Do I want to bring danger to Maria and Fabienne? Lyris is heading back to the Gauntlet Runner. It seems like the city has calmed down, at least a tiny bit. We'd have a hard time wrecking our Gauntlet Runner, but we still shouldn't chance it. We should make our way to the Hushed Honeybee. Everyone else has already gone ahead.
So irreverent.
It's absurd. What can I even do? One guard can't hold back a riot. Right, Your Highness, Prince, that's what you are, aren't you? Then you're responsible for this too. It's not me that should be up in those blasted gallows. You should be putting this country back to its right senses. You hear me?
So irreverent.
Yeah, okay, wow. Now is the age of power. It is time for the righteous to serve up a reckoning. This dead man is only the beginning. Those accursed nobles hoarding the money that's rightfully ours. Their very existence is a sin. Drag every last one of them out here, I say. Yeah, kill all the nobles. Okay, and then what? Nothing left to say? Foxy swine. And this is what you get for selling out your own tribesfolk. Oh. Did they kill the executioner? Even with the city in such a state, this man refuses to budge. I feel like I've seen more and more like him too. What a mess. To be honest, I half understand how he feels. The town's in complete chaos. Sometimes even I want to just give up on everything.
Oh, now this I can't believe.
So irreverent.
Now, where was I?
Oh.
Hi, Plateau.
Here, kitty.
I've been waiting.
There's something I wanted to point out to you. You have awakened the Prince archetype. The power within your way of life has influenced even your allies, and now signs of a power beyond imagination present themselves. It is the power of a true hero, one who shares and supports the perspective of the sovereign, such as a royal archetype. I hope you'll let me witness this power come to fruition. The requirements for royal archetypes are different, but they are powerful archetypes unique to each ally. Okay. Samurai rank 20 and something else would get the Royal Warrior. Or Stroll. Hulkenberg needs Paladin rank 20 and the Elemental Master to rank 15. For the Elemental Master I need Wizard. Heisme, Ninja, and 2 other things. Juna needs 2 things I don't have. Yufa needs a Soul Hacker and something else. And Basilio needs 2 things I don't have. But then just 10% more defense, good as is. Get the Elementalist Mask.
What now?
Too far away. Let's just get a bit more for the prince
I
going.
found new power.
Heroes proving. Oh, there's more here.
That reminds me.
You figured out that the parts we can read are written in Old World language, right? Were you able to find out anything else?
The truth of the matter
Somewhat,
is...
yes. However, it raises more questions than it provides answers.
What?
It's all names. The parts written in the Old World language aren't part of the spell at all. It's a list of countless names.
Not quite.
And again, perhaps that's a type of spell it is to begin with.
No way!
Kinda creepy if you ask me. Whose names are they anyway? I can't make heads or tails of all the Seeker and Royal Magic business. Perhaps the royal magic isn't the kind of spell we've assumed it is. The floating palace, the way the spell reads the hearts of the people and protects candidates from assassination, perhaps there are deeper truths beyond the magic's individual aspects. The former king's greatest wish was to guide the kingdom to reform. I assume what's written there is the crux of his endeavors to that end.
That's right.
I'm not confident in my ability to decipher any further meaning from it. When or if you recall anything, I would appreciate if you'd examine the scroll for me again.
Oh. You'll come again.
Luis, right where you ought to be.
Gone to
Every
shite,
bloke
this
on the
ass.
block's gone crazy. Is this Luis's fault or is it yours? No, it doesn't matter. People are fighting each other on their own. Total rubbish, the lot of them. Fighting in a city that's poor enough as it is, stealing from each other. What's the point?
Luis is the only one left. Smash it all to bits.
Let's move.
We've cleared everyone out. Let's hurry inside. Don't want to bring trouble to Maria and Fabienne. Is this really the best place to meet?
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff.
Yeah, it was initially.
But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right? Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then what will you do? If this goes on...
But you're still you, yes? You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head-on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. Not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
You're implying it's Luis's doing? All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know, but the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
What Luis is doing in the royal palace, whether or not he truly desires a world overrun by humans. We won't know his mind until we confront him.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
There's gotta be something up there.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams. Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
He seems to be smiling.
Right.
If Luis is behind all these disturbances, then stopping him will only help us in the approval ratings. If he can restore civility and rational thought, it'll pave the way to defeating Louis. We must press on with with faith in that.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose you really will be king.
We're counting on you, O King.
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow, we make for the castle.
What to pick?
There's something foul in the air in Grand Trad. Everyone seems so anxious. Those who oppose us do so with fervor, and there are also those who believe in us. We must press on. No matter what I say, the people of Grand Trad are going to look down on you. It's times like these where your actions will speak louder than words. When they see you stand up to Louis, it'll be plain who's in the right.
You...
Who would have believed you were His Highness, the actual prince? I apologize for the less than royal accommodations, but try to have a good rest regardless. Oh, Fabienne, this is good. I don't really want to be around the people outside because they're so weird lately. The people in here feel nice and warm though. I wonder why. It's like there's this optimism in here, and it's gotten stronger since you came in actually. I can feel people's hearts unwinding. Pretty amazing. What kind of magic is that? I wish the people outside were like this. And just like that, they were gone.
Oh, it's
No matter what
Mr.
happens, you're still you to me, mister. I'm going to keep cheering you on forever. Ah, Maria, she's such a pure little soul. Are there even more mice in there, Fabienne? You have a mice infestation. And it's grown. It's decorated with the drawings that I gave to Maria. Someday, I think it'd be great if I could take Maria to all of these places and have her see these sights in person, through her own eyes.
Oh, hell.
Everyone is filled with so much anxiety, and now they don't know what to do. Public sentiment is very volatile at times like this. There's still a way to win. No. No, I need to speak. Speak with Yufa. It's so different from when you were lost in Grand Trad. Everyone's staring at you with such disdain in their eyes. You must remember you've still got people on your side. Let's just do what we can.
Your Highness.
And so His Highness returns to the royal capital in triumph and glory. In truth, I'd have liked to welcome him back with a grand feast. Ah well, the day shall come when the people too celebrate you in grand fashion. My spear is ever ready to ensure that day comes.
Honestly.
First you were Louis's subordinate, then a false prince, and now you have awakened as his true highness. None have walked so strange a path as you, and after all this, you still mean to be king.
Come on.
Turn around, eh? Last time we were here, people were falling over themselves to welcome you. Now the only thing I see in their eyes is fear. Yeah, people, even if Star turned into a monster, Louis is the one making them. That's a fair bit scarier if you ask me.
Good night.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.